Auston, you look at it on a game-to-game basis. Is it too soon to say this club's gaining some traction? Do you feel it a little bit?
I mean, obviously, our last 5 games, only losing once is. I think we've obviously gained some good momentum. I think as a team, we know we can, the areas that we can improve in, and just to be even better. So, I'd say that we definitely feel good about ourselves trending up. I think, and we just want to continue that.
Had 4 weeks now under Sheldon. Where do you feel like things are better now than they were for you guys 4 weeks ago?
I mean, I think our offense has really, really come back to life. I think just getting everybody kind of involved and engaged in the zone, and just kind of letting our instincts kind of just take over, not really having anything set, try to keep net presence, but just trying to have guys coming through, staying on the perimeter, coming through the middle at all times.
What's it been like for you building a relationship with him?
It's been good. I mean, I think he's an easygoing guy as far as just communicating with one another, communicating with the team and the players, the leaders. Obviously, he's got a lot of experience. He's done extremely well everywhere that he's coached. So, so far I think it's been great. Obviously it's only a month in, but I say so far so good.
You and your defensive partner have played with different people this year. What's the key to synchronizing with each other as you go on a game-to-game basis as this season moves on?
Yeah, I think it's just talking a lot on the ice and, discussing different things on the bench, plays we could have made or nice plays that we did make. So I think, that's all part of the process, and I think we're getting comfortable with each other.
Morgan and Tyson seem to be one and the same. If you break it down, maybe that's a little too simple. However, you two guys seem distinctly different. Does that help in any way?
I think so. I think we can bring different elements. He's really physical. I try to be physical when I can be, but obviously I'm not laying as big of hits as Muzz is a lot of the time. But then, I think we're both talking a lot, and he's great on breakouts, great in retrievals, and has good gaps. So, I really can't say enough good things about him.
I asked Sheldon after the game about your physicality and whether he thought it had increased. I think we all did, and attributing it to your speed, your puck sense, and your ability to position out. Is that something you've worked on? Do you see a difference in that game this year, Justin?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of mentally just remembering to put an emphasis on it. And I think, as you said, it's more just kind of being in the right position and using your body to shield, an attacker from the puck, or maybe using your body to position yourself where the next guy can come in and grab it. So it's more just, trying to figure out what the right play is at the right time and being physical when possible.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I mean, this is what you work for your whole life, just to get an opportunity to be in this room. And, like you said, it's one step closer. Obviously, still a lot of work to do before, you get into a game or anything like that. But, I'm happy to be here taking it all in, and it's just an exciting day.
Look back 2 years ago in that magical spring. I'm not at all surprised that the core of that group is now with this team here.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely had a special group that year. Halsey, Marv, Morsey, the list goes on and on. So, Goat, Derms, like half the team. So, it's great to see those guys doing well. You knew when we had that special group that those guys were all going to make it to the next level and, be big parts of this team. So, it's exciting for them to be here, and it's nice to be back alongside them today.
3-4 years ago, Mike Sullivan gets called up from the American Hockey League to Pittsburgh, and a whole slew of players he had coached at the previous level got a chance. You see a similarity here, knowing what you know of Coach Sheldon and, of course, what he knows of you.
Yeah, I mean, Sheldon's an unbelievable coach. I was fortunate to play for him for, parts of 3 years. Obviously, this year with him going up, it was cut a little short, but, couldn't be happier for Sheldon. The stuff that he's done for, all the guys on that side and the guys that have made the jump so far this year, has been unbelievable and made us all better and made our careers better. So, we're happy for him and, happy to see that, his success is transferring here as well.
12 games in, with you behind the bench, are you seeing at least consistency in what you want to see as a puck possession team?
We think we're seeing more and more of it. As I said the other night, I still think we have a long way to go, which just speaks to the potential. It's not a negative of our group, because I think we've done a lot of good things that have put us in good spots. I just think we have a lot more to give and a lot more to grow, and that's exciting.
What do you think is the biggest difference between this group now and the one that you took over a month ago, in terms of just in general, whether it's mood or how they're playing?
Well, it's different in the sense that when you first arrive, it's fresh, it's new, and that kind of carries you through the first little bit. And then over time, things settle down, and then you kind of are back into the grind of the season. Of course, being on the road and stuff as much as we were probably didn't help that spot. But, things just have settled in. They seem relatively normal now. There's more of a challenge in terms of just engaging the group and keeping them going, because now it's a lot of the same type of messaging coming at them, and we're still kind of working at it. So it's just staying with it.
How much do you look at the standings and how tight things are in this particular division?
I mean, I know enough that it is tight, but it's not something I'm looking at here. We got a lot of season left to play, and we just keep focus every day on getting better and who our next opponent is.